Hi, welcome back to day 2 of our Pumpkin Patch Push Challenge. Last time we talked about posting, and today we are going to talk about reaching out, taking the gift that we have been given and these incredible products and this incredible opportunity and reaching out to friends and family that we know need this and offering that gift to them. I know that this part of growing your patch can sometimes be really scary and really intimidating, but I would venture to say that if you are feeling that way, it is probably because you have seen it done incorrectly before. Maybe you've been reached out to and it was super salesy, super spammy, super inauthentic, maybe even a little annoying. And so you've gotten that and you've thought, I do not want to be that girl to my network. Well, I have good news for you. You do not have to be that girl to your friends and family in order to share hope with them. So that's what we're going to talk about today. But this step is really important because remember back to what we talked about the last time. Facebook is only going to show about 2% of your audience every post that you make. And so reaching out can really be the key to finding those friends and family that need what we have. So as you reach out, I want you to keep in mind these 3 P's. We have a purpose, we have a plan, and we have a posture. Okay, so let's talk about those for a second. Your purpose. Your purpose in reaching out about Plexus is simply this: to start the conversation. That's all. That takes a lot of pressure off of you, doesn't it? The purpose is not for them to sign up. The purpose is not for you to recommend products. The purpose is not for them to join you. The purpose is not for you to tell them all of the reasons why you like Plexus. No, all of that can come later. Your purpose in sending that reach out message is simply to start the conversation. It's kind of like knocking on somebody's door. See if they open it. You just want to start that dialogue. Dial their number on your phone and it's ringing. Let's see if they answer. It's just to start a conversation. So that's your purpose. Well, then we have a plan for that message. And our plan is to keep it short, sweet, and to the point, and end with a question. That is my plan for every reach out message because I do want to start that conversation. I don't want them to ignore the knock on the door or send my phone call to voicemail, right? I want to start that conversation, and so I do it by having a clear plan. My message is going to be short and sweet. People are too busy. If your initial reach out message is so long that they have to scroll to finish reading it, they probably won't read it unless they're already super close to you. So I like to keep that message short enough so that it fits in one screen when they click open on message. So I want to keep it short and sweet, and then I always want to end with a question. If you end with a question, they are going to feel that natural conversation to answer back. Not always, but sometimes. So I will always end with a question. So maybe your question is, so can I send you a video with the scoop about what I'm up to? Can I tell you more about what it's done for me? Something like that. You're ending with a question so that the goal is that they can come back. So you have a purpose in reaching out to them, start the conversation. You have a plan, short and sweet, end with a question. Last but not least, just check the posture before you push send. You want to be you. You want to be genuine and you want to be authentic. I know that a lot of times your Plexus leaders will put out what we call like scripts or ideas that you could say to people. Ideas of something that you could say to start the conversation. And that's awesome because it helps you to see examples of what kind of messages are working to reach out. But I would encourage you not to just grab one of those and copy and paste it to everybody on your friends list. But you want to take a look at that message and say, hey, is the posture of this message something that I would say? Does it sound like me? And if it doesn't, then tweak it a little bit. Use the format, end with a question, keep it short and sweet. You could even send that message back to your friend who told you about Plexus and say, hey, does this sound okay? But then you have a message that is your voice. It's your posture. It still has a plan, short and sweet, asks the right things, uses the right kind of verbiage, ends with a question, and you have a purpose and you still are going to start that conversation. If you keep those in mind as you reach out, you are going to share hope with a lot of people and find the people that this is the right time for. So happy sending those messages to grow your patch.